So, today I'll be talking about what happened to me when I was purchasing food every Monday to Friday at KeyFood. But first, I'm going to talk about what happened to me when I was living in my father's girlfriend's house. So we lived in the basement. So the basement area is right about here. We live here downstairs. So after August 27, 2011. So I had spoke about my 47-year-old cousin, Stephanie, how she accused me of possessing a knife and punching her 10-year-old son in the face. And the NYPD officers, at least 12 or 15 of them, they said to my mom and also me, he can't live here no more. Not realizing that I started my senior year of high school the next following week. So when I started living in this house, August 28, 2011, that was what? A Sunday. Because 27th of 2011 was a Saturday. August 28, 2011, that was a Sunday. And I remembered my father's girlfriend, she drove us to her house and she gave me $10. She said she wants Chinese food. She said we're gonna share it. And then she said to me, "Why you acting all scared for?" So when I got there, it was a whole bunch of mosquitoes. It smelled like fish. So my father and his girlfriend said that the reason why it smelled like fish because the refrigerator wasn't working. The electricity was off. They had like a backup generator. So my question here is after realizing that the generator, that there was no power, what from August 27, 2011 till the afternoon of August 28, 2011, the Sunday. Why is it that my father and his girlfriend didn't remove throw out the food? So my father's girlfriend said that we have food here. So she showed me, no, it was my father who showed me the deep freezer. He said, "Look, we got food here. They're fresh." And I'm looking at the date. I'm looking at the date of these, boxes. The microwave food. One says 2009. One says 2010. And that day, August 28, 2011, that was a Sunday. Now I'm looking at the dates. I'm saying, no way. They're not fresh food. He said, yes, it's fresh. And the lady insisted, Regina. And it's funny, this is Regina Avenue. And yet she actually died in the basement. She died. They found her just laying on the bed, just sit. That's it. Gone, dead. But anyway, that was, she passed, I believe, 2014 or 15. But this was the day I'm talking, the year and the day I'm talking about is August 28, 2011. So my father's girlfriend is showing me how she puts the microwave pizza. That this is a piece of like a microwavable pizza. She puts it in like a toaster oven. She said, "Here, put it in a toaster oven like this," and it finished. And I'm looking at my pizza, and I'm seeing black stuff on my pizza, and I'm thinking that it's just crust. And until I started eating the pizza, right? Because I've been living on microwavable food for almost a month of September 2011. And I attended school the first week. And was it the second? I believe it was the second week of September 2011. And before I started school, my father said that he's going to take me outside to the bay. So the bay is around, so I'm using my computer as a touchscreen. The bay, right? It's located in this area. You have to go straight down. And I remember sitting down and with my father and his friends, and he said, "What are you doing? Why are you sitting like that? Why are you sitting when there's people behind you?" Don't you ever do that. I'm like, what? He's behaving in a way where he can provoke me to start an argument with him. So they can actually, because the family keeps saying that I have a temper from August 27, 2011, the Aunt B, my aunt's house, where I was put in a situation where I'm being accused of doing something to somebody, like my cousin, for example. I was accused of doing something to my cousin, even though I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything to him. I was sleeping, and I have heart problems. No one do it. No one defended me. Not even my mom. But anyway, he used that against me, saying that I have a temper and an attitude when he's not thinking logically, because that's how the seat is at the time when he was sitting by the bay. But anyway, after he finished with talking to his friend, he said, "Here, come, come here. We're gonna go crabbing, crabbing." So he got some like fish rods and also nets. He got some crab. He said, "We're gonna cook this sucker. We're gonna cook this sucker. Let's go. Come on, let's go." And he was cooking it, and he said, "Here, try it. Tastes good, right? It's gonna keep you full." And a few days later, I remember I had to go to school. I woke up really early in the morning. My stomach started hurting me. I'm like, "Ah, man, it hurts badly." And he would say, "Come on, come out the bathroom. Please, come out the bathroom. Come out the bathroom now, please. Come on, I'm running late. I'm running late. Come on." That's how he put his voice. I'm telling you. And I said, "Come on. I gotta wait. I'm not done yet. I gotta go use the bathroom." So I flushed the toilet. I didn't get to flush the toilet. I ended up leaving. I'm running late myself. And my mom, she was waiting. I believe my mom, she was waiting for me, or was she? No, I don't think so. I think maybe the second week of September is when I met up with my mother. She said that she's gonna meet up with me. She's gonna stand at front by the Parsons Boulevard near to the station, near to the train station, F train station, and also the corner store. She's gonna be waiting there for me. And then she said, how's everything?" And then she looked at me and she said, "Whoa, you look skinnier. Is your father, have you been eating anything?" I said, "No. Maybe it was a week or 3 weeks into September already of 2011. I said, I'm starving. All I've been eating is microwave food." And then during that time, I believe that same week, when I started using the toaster oven, I realized that the black stuff in the toaster oven is not crust. It's actually roaches. And then my father, he said that he's gonna cook me some food. He said, "Hey, I left you some food on the stove." He called me on the phone. He said, "I left you some food on the stove." I remember opening. I remember taking off the lid off the pot, and I'm looking at the fish because he said he cooked some fish. Man, I look at the fish and I'm saying, "That's not. Something's not right." I'm seeing roach, roach pieces, legs, everything, all mushed up with the fish. Man, man, I ain't eat nothing for the whole day. Man, I was so irritated because I have to concentrate on my schoolwork. And he said, he sometimes I eat for my father. I don't have time to cook. And I looked at it. I said, "Oh man, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm already going to be hungry. I'm not going to be able to do my work." I remember going to sleep with my stomach is just growling. And then I remember explaining to my mom when I finally get I end up meeting her right in front of the train station at the corner store. And I explained to my mom about what's happened, and that's when she said, "Oh, you got skinnier. What's happened? If you have your father been treating you good? Is he feeding you?" And I said, "No, I've been eating microwave food, and they have roaches. I was sick for like weeks, weeks, man. I was starving. I went to school starving. I couldn't wait to go to school so I could eat some lunch. I was happy when I was in school, then staying in that house. I mean, in the basement." So my mom's decided that she's gonna go to KeyFood with me, and at the time she was living in a hotel. She wrote that on the calendar. She had like a calendar from September 2011. So she took me to KeyFood. She said, "Let's go." She took me to different places like supermarkets. I believe it was after she left the hotel because I gave her money, and I had a whole bunch of money. 2010, 11, I made money on the internet. I made thousands of dollars. You know, I did stuff on the internet when it comes to promoting websites, did the surveys, research studies. I was working with other people online. I was doing a lot. I had like over thousands of dollars in my wallet. I put in my PlayStation 3 Slim box, and I remember telling my father, my mom keep using, my mom keep finding my wallet, and she's using it to. My mom is telling me how she used the money to go shopping for food and also laundry, do my laundry. And I don't really check my wallet. I don't really take my wallet to school because it's too much money. Someone's gonna rob me. And usually, what I do with my money, I buy a pair of Jordans because I wear size 15, 16. Buy some PlayStation games, PSN games. I did a lot with my money. Sometimes I just hang out with my friend Jonathan, and my friend Jonathan, he's Haitian. So I know how it's tied back to multi-agent quantum AI computers put me in the Haitian house. So I'm mentally aware of what's happening here. I know how the program works. But anyway, my mother, she took me after she started living in a shelter. She took me to KeyFood. She said, "Let's go to KeyFood. Let's try a different place." And I remember that we went to the back of the KeyFood. She said, "Go get you some sandwich. You could take it back with you when you get home and eat it, so you can feel full, so you could concentrate on your schoolwork." I said, "Oh, I was happy when I met my mom. She got me, and I purchased some precise tea, and I was so happy eating my sandwich and drinking my iced tea. She made me feel comfortable. She actually, I feel like I was, you know, there with my living with my mom once again because I haven't, it's been what weeks since the last time I saw my mom, the last time I actually seen her, that was August 27th, 2011, and it's what deep into September 2011. And I remember asking her for my PlayStation 3. I said, "Mom, can you give me my PlayStation 3 Slim? I need it. I need it." And also, what else? Can you give me my Xbox? Was it my Xbox? Can you give me my Xbox 360 too? I said, "I'm bored. Sometime when I finish my work, I don't have nothing to do. I want to play my PlayStation." But instead, she got it for me, put it in my book bag. But I decided to purchase a PlayStation Vita when it first came out. But there was something weird. So I'm talking about how I was starving for all those weeks while attending my senior of high school, right? And eating from my father and his roaches, and I'm I'm just starving, and I can't think. It's like someone's punishing me. It's like someone knows what happened back in August 27th, 2011, and I'm saying to myself, someone sabotaged me. Someone purpose. I'm going on the internet too saying this, and I got banned from one website. I said someone sabotaged me. Someone wanted me in this situation in the first place. They made sure that I stayed with Aunt B from August 15th, 2011, the Monday, all the way to August 27th, 2011, the Saturday. And they made sure I started, they made sure that they made sure to put me in my father's house so I could not eat food properly. Someone's doing it to me on purpose. Someone wants me in this situation where I don't eat, where I don't have no food in my stomach. So me and my mom, from Monday to from Monday through Friday, we come to KeyFood. We always go to KeyFood. So there's just only one line that's open, where there's a heavy set lady. and and we always go to her. She checks out her food. But there was this one particular day. I think a few weeks later, the lady, the cashier, that line that's always open, she said this to me: "You eat junk every single day." I'm like, what the hell is this? That's what she said. She confronted me about the food that I'm purchasing. And I did say that she's a heavy set lady. And I'm looking at her and saying, what the hell is going on here? Why is it that she's singling me out of all the customers who comes here every single day? I know I'm not the only customer who comes here every single day. That's what I'm saying to my mother. So my mother is telling me that we need to stop coming to this supermarket. And not only she's the lady, the cashier, she's Hispanic, I believe Dominican. She's judging me based on the sandwich and also the hot food. So key food, right, as you can see here, there's always hot food. And this key food is the only key food out of the whole entire Queens the only key food that we know that serves the hot food and takes EBT card. My mom said that she's gonna use her EBT card to buy me some food. I don't really have no money. I gave all my money to my mother, and I invested like $700 on some website online, thinking that I'm gonna get back thousands of dollars. So I'm in a state where I'm broke. Even though I made a lot of money, I gave it to my mom to pay for rent, and she took out money too out of my wallet. I was just saving it. I didn't realize she took money out of my wallet until she told me. I'm like, this is the only place that serve hot food. After I finish, because by the time I get to school, it was what, 3:30, 4 o'clock? And this lady had the nerve to tell me how I should, dictate how I should eat, what I should eat and what I should not eat. Not realizing that father's my father's girlfriend's house is infested with roaches and also rats because we live near to the subway. You can see here, the subway. I'm talking about rats the size of my shoe, almost my shoes. My shoes are size what, 16? I wear size 16. It's huge. I saw a huge rat right on top of the stove, and it took a big bite of my father's potato. And my father's asking me, "Hey, did you eat that? Did you chew my potato and leave it there like that?" I said, "No." And I told my mom about it. She said, "Your father think you that stupid that you would do something so stupid, silly like that? You do something so stupid like that?" That's how my mom talks. She thinks you that stupid. I'm shaking my head. That's what I said to my mother. I'm shaking my head, and I said, "Yeah, he thinks I'm that stupid, and I would do something silly like that." But the fact that the cashier said something to me makes me question what the hell is going on here. I was starving for almost a whole entire month, and I finally was able to find hot food, like at a supermarket, finally, and also eat sandwich, bring a home sandwich, and also hot food because my mom said they take EBT for hot food. And this lady have an attitude towards me. And what I learned about her attitude is, remember, I said that she's a heavy set lady. Well, she's looking at me, she's judging me on what I eat, right? And she's looking, not only judging what I eat, she's judging the way I look, my appearance. She sees that I'm a skinny person and she's a heavy set person. And she's like wondering in her mind, she's wondering, how is it that the skinny guy, the skinny 18-year-old man, the skinny man, I'm 18 years old, how is it that a skinny man is able to eat this type of food every single day without any consequences. But for her, she can't eat these type of foods because if she eats these foods, she's gonna get fatter because she's a heavy set person. These foods are not for her. Pork chops with rice, baked chicken with rice. She can't eat those type of foods. Like it's greasy. That's why she call it junk. She's mad. She's mad that she can't eat these type of foods because she would gain weight. That's what I mean. That's the most appropriate way to say it, not fatter. She would gain weight. And I have a very fast metabolism. I do not. I can eat anything without any consequences. There's no consequences. I could eat anything, absolutely anything, and not get fat. Just stay in the same shape. My body stays the same, skinny. And I'm thinking in my mind at the time that someone knows that I was starving for all those weeks at my father's girlfriend's basement. I was in her basement starving because the frozen food is not fresh and it's infested with roaches. I got sick. There's a different time when Regina she cooked me burger and I ate it. Maybe within 20 minutes or 30 minutes, it ran me into the bathroom. I had some diarrhea, bad, some gruesome stomach ache, hours, pain, shooting pain. I'm like, what the hell is this? My stomach was messed up badly. And you know what? I remember one day my father, so it was not 2011, but because I'm trying to remember when that 50 Cent album came out. It was an album, I believe it was 2009. When I was listening to 50 Cent and Soldier Boy song, because it was on a website, and I was on my PSP. That was 2009. He said, "Hey, you can stay over." I'm like, "Stay over? I don't want to stay over." No, you staying over with me for a few days. And I was starving there for like how many? Maybe for 2 or 3 days. He said he said he's cooking sausage. I'm looking at the sausage. Guess what? Roaches, small roaches, coming out of the sausage, and they're all fried up. Like what the? And then I remember he gave me orange juice. He said, "Here." And then I would remember sitting down, and then something dropped from the ceiling and went into my orange, and then it floated up. What it was? Roach. And I remember I was there for like maybe 2 or 3 days, and I said, "I can't wait to go." I said to my father, "Can I go home?" He said, "No, stay with me longer." Like it's as if it's as if his mind is not aware of what's happening. But there's I always call it an artificial mind. There's like it's as if someone's giving this guy my father an artificial mind. And in my little mind, I'm thinking this because I feel like I'm being tortured. Yep, I am being tortured. I am. I'm being tortured. 3 days, not being able to eat food, just spitting it out or hiding it in a bag. That's what I did. I hide it. I hide the food in the bag. And when he was about to leave, I believe I threw it out. I threw out the food. And when I got to my father, my, no, when I got to my mom's house, I said to my mother that I don't feel too good. And my mom said, "Oh, you smell like your father's house. You smell like your father's girlfriend's house," she said. "Whew, you smell like cigarettes. Did you eat?" I said, "No." When I got there, I went straight to the bathroom. I was there for hours. He said, "Did you eat?" Oh, man, you should have got out of there. That is crazy. She cooked me some food. Sometimes my mom's food was not tasting right herself. but she cooked me some nice food that time. I ate it. I was full. Man, it was horrible. So I'm thinking about how I'm put in situations. It's like someone wants me in these situations. They want me to starve. And I look at the cashier. The cashier is not supposed to tell the customer, "Hey, you can't eat this food or not," right? Because it's in the store. She's supposed to serve the customer. The customer's supposed to always be right. Yeah. So why is it that she's confronting me about the food that I eat? It's personal. She's taking it on a personal level, and that's why I said that she's judging me because she can't eat the food that I eat because she's heavy set. So she's getting angry. She's getting angry that she can't eat these food, and she's also not only getting angry, she's she's actually fantasizing about eating these foods. Hey, she wants to eat these type of foods, and she's seen it in her face. She's seen these foods. She's seen me purchasing these foods every single day. She's looking at my body, and she's looking at the food, and she's seen how I don't get sick from eating these foods every day. That's how I learn. So when people online tell me, "Oh, this guy is a conspiracy theorist. He just wants to talk about this and that. He deduced this from the internet." Nope, I got this based off of my experience. This is what I was exposed to. So thank you for watching my video. And I didn't get to mention about Hillside. My mom did tell me. She said, "Hey, let's go to Seatown. Let's go to Seatown and get some food. Let's stop going to Key Food." So the lady behavior affected me from purchasing hot foods. So I'd have to go to Seatown to buy food, to buy sandwiches, because the lady, my mom's saying that the lady have an attitude towards me. My daughter's irritated. That's what I learned. I learned that there's something wrong, and started saying that someone is doing this to me. Someone doesn't want me to eat properly, and I did poorly at my senior year of high school. I got a overall 2.0, 76. Was it? No, 2.0 overall. I did poorly. Thank you for watching.